Greetings and salutations. I know I've made like a bunch of videos lately, but I'm making another one, so whatever. So I want to talk about polyamory. I've noticed a lot of people who are like okay with it for other people, but they're like, oh, it's not for me or whatever. They're very emotional towards it, like, and that makes me feel weird. Like, that makes me feel like you're saying, like, no, you're not okay with it. Like, does that make sense? Like, if someone's like, oh, yeah, I, I'm poly or whatever, and they're like, oh my, well, that's okay for you, but oh my gosh, like, I could never do that. If someone's mine, they're mine, and they like start like becoming like really emotional about it. It's like, okay, stop. So yeah. Basically, for those who do not know, I'll try to explain polyamory very quickly. Basically, it it's, it depends on the person's definition or how they feel about it. But basically, polyamory is it's basically like an open relationship, depending on. I was gonna say you're capable of falling in love with more than one person, but not everybody practices polyamory like that. Like, some people have a primary partner, and then they have just other sexual partners. Um, so that didn't make any sense when I said that. So, and then some people have primary partners and secondary partners they just have multiple partners. There are also people who are like there are three people who are like all in a relationship together. Like, they're not separate relationships. I probably couldn't do that kind of polyamory. I find it interesting, but I feel like for me, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that just because I feel like I would be doing a lot of like catch up, like trying to make sure people don't feel like they're, you know, left out or something like that. Especially if you had three people, like I feel like, kind of like third wheel kind of feeling. Depending, I think you could do it, and I just think it would take a lot of work. Yeah, and that's not really something I'm interested in. Mostly the reason why I identify as poly is because it's mostly for my other partner's benefit, for my partner's benefit, because like I think the only reason why I would use it for myself, selfishly, would be like sometimes I've like two people at once or whatever. Um, which, yeah, that would be the only thing. But yeah, also the main reason I practice polyamory is not even that like I'm not wired to do monogamy. It's mostly like I'm just not a jealous person, really, and I'm okay with it. Like, it's not a big deal to me at all. And I realized that like one person is not going to fulfill all your wants and needs, and that's okay. Like, just because someone wants to date someone else doesn't mean they like you any less, or they think or they want to break up with you. Like, I feel like a lot of people break up because of that. Like, if they would just kind of like be chill. I don't know. But yeah, it's just like, for me, mostly, also, like, the main reason I was going to say this, but I forgot, that I identify as poly is because since I identify as gray, which I've talked about in my other videos, so yeah. But I definitely lean towards asexual. But yeah, but most of the people that I like are sexual. So that would obviously be an issue. That's probably like one of the main reasons. Even though, I don't know, it's different because I identify as gray. So sometimes I do experience sexual attraction, or which this doesn't really have anything to do with being ace, but And sometimes I am interested in doing sexual things with certain people, depending on how I feel about them or whatever. But that doesn't really have anything to do with asexual, because some asexuals have sex often and they like it. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's such a weird thing to explain to people, because to me it's just like normal. Like, like it's like, oh, you're in a relationship with someone, but oh, they like this other person, but they still want to be with you. Okay. You know, I don't really like those relationships where people think it's supposed to take up like all of your time. And that's a lot of people feel that way. They feel like your relationship is supposed to just take up like all of your time, and I am not one of those people. Um, yeah. So I just don't really have like an issue with that at all. Like I just feel like I don't know. Um, yeah, yeah. But yeah, some people who but I mean, there just needs to be communication and things like that. Yeah. Also, I've been in like too many like love triangles. Like, oh, I like you, but I like them too, and I'm just like, I can like remember thinking like, okay, like okay. That's just like how I felt about it. Okay. Oh, hey, I like this person too, but oh, I'm with them. Oh no, angst. Like, no, just go see if you like them. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I imagine though, I think like I actually like haven't like practiced a polyamorous relationship, just because I'm never like in relationships. Um so, and the person who I like, I don't really think we're gonna end our relationship anytime soon. I don't know. That feels weird. I hope they don't see this and like, what the fuck? Yeah, but I don't think so. But yeah, like I don't know like what the terms would be. Um, I don't know. I imagine that like I think like I would be like my like most ideal situation would be like having a primary partner, and then like me and the primary partner can casually date people. And I mean, if you want to have sexual relations with them, you can, obviously, as long as everyone's being safe and all that, and there's communication and trust and all that. But yeah, like that would probably be like the most ideal for me. I don't know. I was thinking about like secondary partners and things like that, or like I feel like though, if you were dating someone who was your primary partner, like, and then somebody else was your secondary partner, like obviously they would know, but I wonder like how that would make someone else feel. Like for me, I wouldn't really mind being someone's secondary partner, even if I didn't have a primary partner. Um, I just feel like it would be like any other relationship really, except maybe like your primary partner, you would be looking to like move in with them. Like it would be like more like serious. Does that make sense? Serious? Yeah. So yeah, this video is long now. Yeah, that's all I have to talk about polyamory. If you have any questions or whatever, I'll answer them. Oh, I have a Skype date today. Yay! I actually need to go eat some lunch, even though it's only like 11. So yeah, and I think I fixed my zombie problem. I think I'm good. I think I'll be able to go to sleep tonight. I will be well. Yeah, so that's all I have to talk about, and I'll probably make another video. I don't know. I don't have anything to talk about anymore, so maybe, I don't know, sometimes I do them like a lot, and then sometimes I like won't do them at all. I don't know. That's all I have to talk about though. Yeah, so goodbye.